Yes, good Wednesday morning. Can you believe it? I couldn't.
I can, and I am all for it. Oh my goodness. The weeks are flying by as we get closer to Easter. I will say that. I feel like as the warmer temperatures are teasing us, I just can't wait. I want it to be warm.
I'm with you.
Well, despite all that, it's pretty clear that we all had a pretty tough winter, and the struggle continues for tens of thousands of people throughout the 8 counties of Western New York. But there is hope, thanks to Catholic Charities.
Yes, and stepping in with us now is Clara Moran, the Chief Development Officer. Good morning, Clara.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Clara, we really appreciate you.
So let's start with the mission. What is Catholic Charities all about?
Very simply, Catholic Charities is here to serve any and all people, those that are most vulnerable in our community, through many of its programs and services offered throughout Western New York.
So the annual appeal is so important. It is a huge ability to bring together donations to make those programs possible, correct?
That's correct. The appeal allows us to use the money where it's needed most. And so it really is filling the gap for the dozens of programs that we operate through our 8 counties. And so when there is a need and perhaps there's not any other funding source, the appeal and donations from our donors are coming in so that it allows us to provide that service.
Now, you mentioned dozens of programs. Can you give us a preview of what maybe some of those would be?
So we have a very comprehensive human service agency. We operate everything from workforce development programs. We also have food pantries serving basic needs for individuals when they come into our offices. We also have an immigration and refugee assistance program. There is mental health counseling. The list really goes on, and because it is so comprehensive, when somebody walks in our doors, we're able to assess them for just the entire whole person. So many times when somebody walks in, it's not just for one thing, right? There are many barriers to life, and what brings you in could be multiple things. So we want to, of course, serve them with their very basic needs first, and then see what else we can help them with.
Something that you say every year, but it bears repeating, is that you do not need to be Catholic to benefit from Catholic Charities. You are here to help all. So if you could just explain that.
Yeah, we don't ask that question when you come in for help.
No.
We frankly, that doesn't matter to us. If you show a need, we're here to help you, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, so people that donate, can they allocate it towards certain services that you offer?
So when you donate to the appeal, you can designate your dollars. So the appeal is supporting both Catholic Charities and the Fund for the Faith Ministries, which are the diocesan ministries in our diocese here in Buffalo. And so when you donate to the appeal, you can choose to support both. You can choose to support Catholic Charities only or Fund for the Faith only.
That's good.
And where do people go? What's the best place for information, and where do you make your donations?
So we have expanded that. The best place to go is our website, which is ccwny.org. You can find all sorts of information about our programs, about our 100th anniversary that we're celebrating this year, and about the appeal. It's very easy to donate. You can also text to donate, which is text Give Hope 23 to 44321. And you can also use our QR code that are on all of our promotional materials. It'll bring you right to our website.
I love that it's very clear on your website that it says you can get help, you can donate, and you can get involved. Do you need help from volunteers?
Volunteers are always great. In fact, if it wasn't for our volunteers, we wouldn't be able to operate many of our food pantries that rely heavily on our volunteers. And even our department, when we're raising money, we rely on so many people to make that happen. And so we're really grateful for that.
And Western New York is amazing at giving.
Yes.
So folks, for all of you that are saying, I want to give back somewhere, but I don't know how, this is great, and it runs through June 30th, correct?
That's correct. It doesn't end at Easter, which is what it traditionally did. We go until June 30th, and so every dollar really makes a difference, and if you can support us, we would be really grateful for it.
Clara, thank you so much for all of that information. And please, Western New York, you know how to be generous. This is definitely the time. Thank you, Clara, for being on our show. And again, if you would like to donate, the web address is super easy. It's ccwny.org/donate, or you can just call 716-218-1400. Donors can also give by texting. So if you really want the easy way, give Hope 23. That's what you text to 44321. And we'll make sure to put that information up on our website as well. And that's easy enough to find. It's WKBW.com/AM-Buffalo.